started.
You start.
Hello and welcome to Sports Beat. I'm Ron Bath,
And I'm KD Spence.
and this is Sports Beat.
Sports Beat.
Sports Beat.
Today on Sports Beat, we're going to be talking football. Ron.
Wait a minute, KD. You said football 3 times. Why?
Because we're going to start in the Little League. We're going to play some Little League football.
Okay.
We're going to check out some high school football.
Okay.
And we're going to check out some NFL football. I know I skipped it in between the college. They didn't play last weekend, so we're not playing with them.
Okay. Why is it important to pick up all 3, from the little guys, the medium guys, to the big guys?
Well, in that we see the transitions from the little kids to the high school kids, and when the college play, we'll see those guys, and on to the NFL, because those kids at the Little League level are aspiring to be the kids in the high school, the college, and the pro levels.
That makes good sense. Shall we get started?
Let's get started. We're going to start out with the Colts and the We're going to start out with the Buccaneers and the Red Raiders. The Red Raiders came in highly confident in the preseason game that they had won. The Buccaneers came in looking to put a damper on the season for the Red Raiders. But in the end, the Red Raiders came with their guns a-blazing and shot holes all through the Buccaneers defense.
Wow, sounds exciting.
Yes, sir. It really was exciting, and those Buccaneers, I think their ship sailed without them.
Oh, no. Now, where were we this past weekend?
We were out at Railroad Park. All these Little League games will be played out at Railroad Park, 1726 East Railroad Road. Come on out and support the kids.
Now, that's in beautiful Louisville, Texas, is it not?
That is correct, right there in Louisville. As a matter of fact, the next game that we're going to be highlighting is going to be the Colts and the Falcons. And as we mentioned the Colts came charging in on a rampage looking to stampede the Falcons.
So they were in it to win it, did
They were in it to win it,
Did
but
they?
at the end, they could not do it. The Falcons came in flying high and corralled the Colts 33-6.
Ouch, must have hurt.
I'm thinking it did because the Falcons put the Colts out to pasture.
Oh, no. Well, KD, as we know, when we talk about community youth sports, these young men go out there and hit the field, and they give it their best effort.
And that's what we like. And no matter what the score on these guys, we like that they go out and play, and everybody gets a chance to play. And on the last game that we got, it's the Ravens and the Mustangs. The Mustangs came in with high confidence in their running ability, with their quarterback, number 1, doing some outstanding things. But as the second quarter wore on, the Ravens came to play, and they corralled and put the Mustangs, those wild Mustangs, they trained the wild Mustangs.
Ouch. Well, sounds like an exciting game.
They were all exciting, and you know what? The Mustangs, they'll be going up against next week the Red Raiders. And the Red Raiders, of course, won their first game, and so the Red Raiders try to keep their winning streak going as the Mustangs try to get one under their belt.
Were the Raiders looking good this past weekend?
Yes, they were. They came out throwing the ball, did some running, and just kind of mixed it up. Kept the Buccaneers off the game, and had the Buccaneers doing other things that they did not want to do.
Well, good for them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So as we go into next week, we are looking at the Ravens. They will be playing the Bucks. The Ravens are 1-0. The Bucks are 0-1. As the Ravens try to keep their undefeated streak going, and the Bucks try to get one under their belt.
Very good. Now tell me, is this a preseason game like in professional football, or is it the season started? Where are we?
Yeah, this was the first season, the first game of the season, and we are 8 games. We got 8 games to go. So everybody that started out 1-0, if they could keep that 1-0 and go to 2-0, they'll have a good chance. Now all the guys that are losing, they are going to have to pick it up these next couple of weeks to keep themselves in playoff contention.
Losing. Did I hear the L word?
You did hear the L word.
In football, there are 3 ways.
Yes.
Winning,
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 and winning.
and winning.
So is it all about winning?
It's all about winning.
Well, what if you come close?
Well, you come close. Let me give you a synopsis, Ron.
Please.
Let me let you know.
Break it down.
If you were at a game
Yeah,
and you rode the bus to the game
yeah,
and you wanted to get home from the game,
yeah. I'm with you.
you would get on the bus so you could come back.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
If you did not get on the bus and you came close to the bus,
Yes.
would you ever get back to where you were going?
Got a point there, Katie. Seems like you couldn't get to there from there.
No, you could not win and could not get back coming close. You would have to come all the way back.
So you might say, if you don't win, you've missed the bus.
You have missed the bus.
And welcome back to Sports Beat. KD, at the beginning of the show, we talked about there's football, and football.
Yes, sir.
And we have already covered the community Little League football games.
Yes, sir.
What's next on the list? What's the second football we talk about?
Second football, high school football.
High school.
High school football. We've got 3 different high school football teams in the area. We've got the Louisville Fighting Farmers, which they took on the Grand Prairie Gophers.
Gophers.
The Gophers, yes, sir.
Who won in that contest?
Well, what do you think about a farmer and a gopher? What are the farmers trying to do?
Stomp the Gophers.
And I think that's what happened.
Oh,
35-14.
Ouch.
The Louisville Fighting Farmers were great upon the things that they needed to do with the Gophers.
Poor Gophers. Better luck next game.
Better luck next game, Gophers. And the next game we want to talk about the Marcus Marauders. They came in. They were at a neutral field. Imagine that. They had the Waxahachie Indians coming in to play.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Waxahachie came on in. The Indians came stomping in, ready to win a game against the Marauders. But
So they were on the warpath.
they were on the warpath, Mr. Ron. They were. But to put it mildly, the Marauders did what they did, and I think, thinking back as a marauder, I think a marauder, he pillages, doesn't he?
He definitely pillages. You got the pillager and the pillagee.
Now, the pillagers were the Marauders. The pillagee was the Indians of the Waxahachie tribe, and they did get pillaged 55-14.
Pillaged. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. And speaking of pretty bad, we had a cat fight over in Plano.
A cat fight.
Cat fight. We had a cat fight between the
Cat fight.
the Louisville Flower Mound Jaguars
Mm-hmm.
and the Plano East Panthers. Tell me a little bit about those. You know a little bit about those Panthers, don't you, Ron? Tell me a little bit.
As I seem to recall, the Panthers are supposed to be a bit older and a lot more experienced.
Yes, Panthers, Ron, not Cougars.
Never
And
mind.
on that note, there is something I want to know.
What's that?
It's another football we got going on, don't we?
Yeah.
The third and last football, there's a question to the owner. WWJT.
WWJT.
Yes, sir.
Now I remember WWJD.
Yes, yes.
And I remember TGIF.
Uh-huh.
WWJT.
JT. Yes, sir.
Okay, well that would be what does
Jerry think. What
Jerry.
was Jerry thinking? And I've got two questions. What was Jerry thinking on giving a $27 million contract to a defensive back that only started 9 games?
$27 million.
24 years old with $10 million signing bonus.
A rookie.
He wasn't a rookie,
No.
but he only played 9 games, so he played like a rookie in his playing, but he got paid like a veteran. There we go. Sports Beat. I'm KD Spence.
And I'm Ron Bath.
See you next time.
The other brothers, thank you for dropping in, and we'll see you next time. Till then, keep playing ball.